This is my first time ever making a video on YouTube. It's not something I've done before, so this is a bit of a trial, a bit of a test run. It's really important that even though we're far away from each other, we can still look after each other and support each other and be a team and be a community. And I know it's not easy. We're getting used to a new routine and a new version of what's normal, but we're going to support each other and look after each other. I've made a little website to support you with your well-being, so how you're feeling and how you're looking after yourself while you're doing your learning at home. And my first post on there is about creating a new routine. So our brains, as human beings, we really like to have structure and we like to know how things are going to be in our day. So at school, when you come in, the first thing you always do is you look on the wall and you check what we're doing for that day. And if I've got anything wrong, you always tell me straight away, because as human beings, we really like to have that structure. So maybe your first task with your family, your adults, whoever's looking after you, could be to set up a new timetable for how you're going to do your learning at home. So I've made an example that I've put on the blog, and I gave you a paper copy to take home. The example on the blog is a little bit of an improved version, and it breaks your day up like we do at school. The most important thing with setting up your timetable is knowing that it won't be perfect straight away. So this is new for everybody, and it might take a week or even longer for you to get used to what works for you and the adults who are looking after you, depending on what they have to get done in their day. And I think it's really important that you include breaks, and you include time to be calm, and you include those check-ins like we do at school. On the timetable, you'll see I started the day with a morning calm. So this can be whatever version of this that works for you. And how we do it at school is we check in on our thermometer, our feeling thermometer. We check in on our tree of people. Think about where you are on the tree, and you can explain that to your family or the people who are looking after you. And this is just a really good setup for the day, because I think before you can even think about doing any learning, you need to know kind of how you're feeling and how the people around you are getting on, so you can best communicate with them for the day. And then following that, it's good to do something for your body. So I've posted our favourite yoga video that we usually do in the sports hall, doing something with spending a bit more energy. I've posted a recommended video alongside the yoga video of a short exercise at home for children. Following that, now that your brain and your body are ready for some learning, after you've done a bit of English and a bit of maths, you could take your lunch break, have some food, maybe have a nap. So it's tiring learning at home with everybody else around you. And actually, a lot of research shows that a little nap for 20 minutes is really good for your brain, for your heart, for your whole body. And after you've taken your lunch break, you could do something in the afternoon for your brain activity. So maybe a bit of science or geography or history. And in the afternoon, maybe do an activity like we've been doing at school for the last couple of weeks, like philosophy for children or grade 10 8. And then maybe do another check-in with yourself, with your family, like we do in the afternoon after lunchtime when you come in from the playground. I always ask you where you are on your thermometer and where you are on our tree of people, and check in and see if there's anything you can do if someone's quite low on the chart to make them feel better. Afternoon and evening is a really good chance for some downtime. And I think one of the best ways to relax is to read. And I know we've been really getting into our reading. I told you before I didn't really get into reading as much as you have until I was a bit older. So I am really proud of how far you've all come with your reading and how much we love our half an hour of reading. For your downtime, you could play a game, or you could watch something on TV that you really enjoy watching as a group. And don't forget to do what we do every day in 3E and give yourself your pat on the back for something that you think you've done really well that day. So maybe you think, oh wow, I actually learned something new in the maths and English activity, or I helped this family member or this friend when they were finding this difficult. And think about how you're going to be an even better friend tomorrow. It was even just a little bit helpful for you to think about how you're going to set up a new routine. I think before you worry about anything else, just get that foundation of how we're going to get a new normal set up before you worry about anything else. Posting things on YouTube and making videos is new for me, so this is kind of a test run, and I hope it's been helpful, and I will see you soon, or you'll see me soon.